Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim.
In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful.
Prophet Jeremiah in chapter 19, chapter 1 verse 9 says, God said, behold, I have put my words in your mouth. Very true for Jesus. Christ spoke the words of his Father alone. John chapter 8 verse 28. Now here are some similarities between Jesus and Moses. Christ, like Moses, is the mediator of God's covenant. Exodus chapter 24 verse 4 to 8. Mark chapter 14 verse 24. 1 Corinthians 11 23 to 25. Point number 2. Christ states that Moses wrote about him. John 5:46. Next point. On their birth, killing of the infants were carried out. Exodus 1 15 to 16 and Matthew chapter 2 verse 13. Both were rescued by the divine intervention. Exodus chapter 2 verse 2 to 10, Matthew chapter 2 verse 13. Christ, being the Son of God, knew God the Father face to face, as did Moses. Matthew chapter 11 verse 27. In Sahih Bukhari, volume 6, number 378, Aisha says, whoever says Muhammad Sahib saw his Lord, he is a liar. Christ, like Moses, shone with glorious light at the Mount of Transfiguration. Exodus chapter 34 verse 29 and Matthew chapter 17 verse 2. Christ performed greater miracles than Moses. An example would be raising the dead. Christ, like Moses, intercedes on behalf of man. Exodus chapter 32 verse 30 to 32 and 1 Timothy 2:5. Christ and Moses liberated the people from their bondage, one from slavery, other from sin. Christ, like Moses, is an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. Numbers 26:59 and Luke chapter 3 verse 22 to 38. Point number 7. In Surah 61:6, did Jesus prophesy about Muhammad Sahib? Usually Muslims quote John 14:15 to 17, 14:25 to 26, 15:26 and 16:17, where Jesus promised about a comforter. I have already shown in the presentation that it cannot be Muhammad Sahib. However, there is another argument that the Islamic scholars bring. The word that is referred is Perikletos and not Parkletos. However, all of the Greek manuscripts use only the word Parkletos. So that argument doesn't work here. In the light of all this, we must ask, point number 8, are there any witness for Muhammad Sahib's revelation? When God gave the revelation to Prophet Moses, many witnesses were there. Exodus chapter 19 verse 16 to 20. When Father testified about his Son in Mark chapter 3 verse 17 and Matthew chapter 17 verse 2 to 5, there were many witnesses. How many witnesses were there when Muhammad Sahib received the revelation? Just give me 2 witnesses, because that is what the Bible asks us in Deuteronomy chapter 17:6 and 19:15. Brother Imran may say, Quran is the final evidence for Muhammad Sahib's revelation. Is it? In Surah chapter 2 verse 23 and Surah chapter 17 verse 88, it says Quran is the miracle of miracles. But Bible has already rejected eloquence as a criteria in 1 Corinthians 2 1 to 5. Now, even if I take it for argument's sake, Kalidasa, the greatest Sanskrit poet, was an illiterate. And due to the blessing of the Hindu goddesses Kali, he wrote not 1, but 2 epic poems, Kumarasambhava and Raghuvamsha, and many relics. And that too not in his mother tongue, but in Sanskrit, a language foreign to him. At least to Muhammad Sahib, Arabic was a mother tongue to him. In the light of all these things, we must ask, is Jesus God? Yes, according to the Bible. Yes, according to the biblical prophets. Is Muhammad Sahib a prophet? No, according to the Bible. No, according to the earlier prophets. Only yes, according to Quran, which doesn't have a witness. Thank you. God may bless you.